Hey, what's up? Coach Jesse Mitchell with Get Handles. Today I'm going to show you how to handle pressure defense, so not only do you not get the ball ripped, but how you can take advantage of it so you make those defenders that pressure you pay. Okay, so very first thing we got to talk about, if I got someone playing pressure defense, is the basic concept of defender, body, basketball. Okay, now there's a ton of ways you can do this, but if Zach's playing me real tight, I can get my off arm up and my off leg here to protect the basketball, okay? That's like the more basic, old school way, but I'm gonna also show you some different ways of handling this. Something more modern players are doing nowadays, you're seeing less and less of this protection dribble because it kind of makes it a little bit harder to turn into attack. A lot more players you're seeing nowadays are being able to keep their bodies squared while keeping the ball protected so they can be in more position to attack and beat their defender. The main key you want to pay attention if you're going to do that is whatever stance I'm in. If I'm in this stance, lunge stance, I want the ball behind my hip. If I'm in this stance, I want the ball behind my hip. If I'm in this squat stance, I want the ball back here. So for him to go for the ball, he's gonna have to either come through my body and follow me or really reach. And if he really reaches, boom, you can hit him with the behind the back. If you think these tips are gonna help you, make sure you hit that like button for me. Second way of protecting the basketball that's a little more outside the box, which you might not think of being a protection dribble, is getting your offhand in front of the basketball. Now what that's gonna do is it allows me to give him like a shot fake hesitation to maybe get him jumping and beat him. But number two, just by putting my hand in front of the ball here, if he goes to steal the ball, he's gonna slap my hand, right? Or I can bat away his hand without necessarily having to turn my body and go into that full protection stance. So I'm completely covering the ball with this offhand. So that's one thing you'll see a lot of guys like Kyrie, Stephen Curry, Jamal Crawford, they'll do it, you'll come from a crossover, put their hand by the ball. They'll do in and outs with their hand by the ball, right? So it kind of protects the basketball, but also gives you that option to kind of get that little shot fake hezzy. So if I can get my defender jumping, boom, blow by him as soon as he jumps. Let's talk about is like ways to attack your defender, beat them, but also this is another way of just protecting the basketball. We talked about how you could put the ball back here or turn your body to protect the basketball, put your hand in front of it, but another thing you could do is just keep the ball completely behind you with behind the back. Steph Curry, Kyrie do this a ton, or even spin moves. So like I'll even maybe let him come in, try to reach for the ball, and then I'll just spin off of him. Or even from that protection dribble, if he goes for the ball, I can spin off of him. I can also go into my behind the back, right? So anytime when he's that close, it's a lot easier for me if he's close to get past one of his feet and beat him, right? So if he goes reaching, he's coming in even closer. As long as I can make that reaction, you're making him pay big time for going for that reach. You just gotta make sure you're being ready and have your moves down. But the behind the back and the spin are good ways of keeping your body between the defender and the basketball. Key point I wanna give you on that spin move though, you don't wanna do it far from your defender. If I do my spin here, oops, there you go, there's a present. Do the spin move close, boom, protection the whole way, right? So that spacing is key. That's why for pressure defense, the spin is a great move. One final thing, and this is not quite as protected, but you're between the legs. Does offer a little protection with this leg here, right? So if he tries to reach, he's gotta kind of reach through that leg. Okay, he does still have the opportunity though, it is a little more exposed here for him to get to the ball, but if I'm stepping with this foot afterwards, I can block that path. Leave me a comment down below, let me know which one of these tips you think is gonna help you the most. Let's talk about like just a straight up regular dribble or any type of dribble when you're trying to beat your defender. What your first step should look like so you don't get the ball ripped. What you wanna do with that is get a long, low first step and get your shoulders down a little bit, keep the off arm here, and again, focus on this ball positioning. If I push it out too much here, that gives me the opportunity to rip the basketball. Even if I have it here, right, and this leg's forward, opportunity to rip the basketball. Get low, get the ball back here, get my shoulder here. I'm closing this window for him to get into the basketball. And if he does try to steal it, he's gonna follow me. So long, low first step, make it quick, and close that gap, that little window in here by getting the shoulders down the arm here and keeping the ball back here. So if he goes for the ball, he's gonna have to either reach this way or reach from behind. And then from there, if I push the ball forward, I can really explode past him. This tip is a little bit more unorthodox, so you're gonna have to kind of pick your spots with it and don't do it all the time, and you gotta know the right situation. But it's to basically push the ball behind the defender before they can get to it. Now, normally you don't wanna do this. You have to have open space behind your defender, and you have to know that you can get the ball behind him before he can react, okay? The key is it's gotta be quick. If Zach's like really crowding me here, and I know I can push the ball past him to get behind him, I might take advantage of that. 9 times out of 10, if he's real tight on me though, I'm gonna like use more a typical protection dribble or a spin move, something like that. But if I know he's not gonna be quick on his feet and not quick enough to get to the ball, and I can push the ball behind his back and explode to the basket because I got the room there, That's one thing you can kind of put into place from time to time. Again, it's not something I would recommend you do every single time trying to beat your defender though. So look, if you found this video helpful, make sure you click that subscribe button and get on that notification squad so you can catch the newest videos that are coming out. I have multiple videos every week and they're all gonna help you improve big time. Also, if you found this video helpful and you want a way to take your handles next level so you can handle pressure defense, click this link right here. That's a 100% free workout that's helped thousands of players. I'm sure it'll help you too. Just click that link, pop in your email, I'll send it to you for free. Also, make sure you check out this video, you'll probably like that one as well, and check out this playlist. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more, and make moves today.